50 years, Elmhurst College prepared students for lives of meaning and success. Today, as Elmhurst University, we're carrying on that proud legacy. A beautiful campus just 30 minutes from downtown Chicago. Small classes where you'll get to know your professors. And top-ranked majors and graduate programs that will open the door to the career of your dreams. As we celebrate a new name for our institution in an ever-changing world, our values and spirit remain the same. Welcome to Elmhurst University.
Millikin in town. They're 6-11, 2-6 in the CCIW. Take a look at the starters first for Millikin. It's going to be McLean, Welch, Bond, Bullock, and Travis. And for the Blue Jays, Ocean Johnson, John Itunis, Jonathan Sapinski, Tegan Pearson, and Quinn Pemberton. Head coach John Baines. Blue Jays in their whites now win the opening tip. Pemberton with it. Opening play of game 2. Here's Pearson. Finds Pemberton on the near wing. Ocean Johnson bounces down low. Sapinski right of the lane. One-on-one with Bond. Kicks it back out. Here's Pemberton. Finds Sapinski in the near corner. That one off the rim, no good. Ordered down by DeMarcus Bond. Boy, Sapinski wide open on that shot. Not able to drain it. Just underway in the first half. Marcus Bond gives it up to JT Welch. Now a quick move by Travis. Shot up, that's good. Right over the top of Itunes. 6-2 Big Blue. Sapinski, top of the key, swings it over to Pearson, gives it back to Sapinski, left of the lane. Drops it out to Ocean Johnson. Here's Itunes, the drive baseline, thought twice about it. Pemberton for a 3, off the rim, no good. And fight for it, and it's going to be JT Welch. Here comes Millikin. And Bullock with the travel. Jacob Bullock, 6'5" sophomore out of Bloomington. That's the University High School down there in Bloomington. Home of Illinois Wesleyan, Illinois State University, right down the street from each other on Main Street. just inside three-point land. They're going to leave them wide open. Hill Green tied 2-2, 18-27. Tegan Pearson, 6'3" senior from Westchester, Nazareth Academy. Enough said. Championship Central. Marcus Bond trapped in there by Ocean Johnson. And over and back as Jaden McLean, sophomore from St. Louis, touches it up. Blue Jays will inbound between the scorer's table and Big Blues bench. Head coach Kramer Soderberg. Head coach John Baines going toe-to-toe today. Big games coming up. And all games are important. Here's Sapinski. Pemberton finds Sapinski down low. Wide open right off the glass. Jonathan Sapinski, the 6'6" graduate out of Southlake, Texas. Makes it 4-2 Blue Jays. Bond almost loses that one right in front of the Blue Jays bench. Here's McLean. Make that Welch. Welch trapped amongst the bigs, and he's going to step out of bounds. Third turnover for Millikin. These two teams met back on the third. It was the first game of 2024 at Millikin, won by Elmhurst, 76-62. After this, Blue Jays will head off to Augustana at Carthage, back here in North Park on the 31st. And a lot of road games. Here's Pemberton, nice spin move. How about the kiss off the glass? Pemberton now with two, it's 6-2. Bond on the way down, no good. Ocean Johnson to the strong board. Here come the Blue Jays. Here's Itunis. Itunis thought maybe of trying to split a couple defenders and crashed down to the basket. Pemberton thought about it and he lost it. Kept alive by McLean. Nice play. Finds Welch. Welch out to Bond. Now Bullock in the lane. And Sapinski returns to sender. Here's Itunis. Itunis. Sapinski with another block. Ocean Johnson. 17 on the shot clock. How about that? Pearson all alone. Timeout Millikin. It's 8-2. Elmhurst, 16-26. Left here in the first. We were talking about the upcoming schedule at Augustana, at Carthage on the 27th. That's going to be a huge game. Even though we've beaten Carthage, we have a tiebreaker at this point. We need to beat them again. Then North Park comes in. Final day of January on the 31st. Then it's at North Central, who we've beaten, and we've also beaten Illinois Wesleyan. That game at Illinois Wesleyan on the 27th is stacking up to be a major contest here in the CCIW. Then they'll be back here with Wheaton, who upset the Blue Jays back on the 13th, 75-69. Then they'll be at Carroll. The same two teams that have put the Blue Jays in a two-game losing streak, as we mentioned. Overtime loss to Carroll here on the 10th, then on the road at Wheaton. They lost back-to-back losses as they came into those contests with only one loss, and that was at Whitworth, the second game of the West Coast trip. And we're ready to get back underway. Kramer Soderberg calling the timeout, not liking what he's seeing. Here's Bond, the senior from St. Louis, Missouri. Gets rid of it. J.T. Welch out of Bloomington. Chase Travis, 9 seconds. Way outside. Bond's got to do something. He's got Pemberton with him. Bond in the far elbow. No good. Ocean Johnson with the board. Here is Pearson. Pemberton finds Itunis. Man-to-man set up by Millikin. Here's Sapinski. Great court awareness and vision by Sapinski. Pemberton, Pearson, 10 seconds on the shot clock. 15:35 on the game clock. Ocean Johnson, corner for three. That one no good. Frazier Ott, 6'8" junior out of Chesterfield, Missouri, with the rebound. Here's Ott, free throw line, shot up. That one no good. Tunis with the board. Find us on X, Facebook, and Instagram. Tunis before the shot. And it looks like Chase Travis. That's his first foul called here in the first half. Comes at the 15-15 marker. Pearson inbound from Tunis. Pearson turnaround shot, count it. 4 big blue players. Pearson able to drain it. Shot up, that one no good by J.T. Welch. Pemberton with the board. Blue Jays in transition. Here's Pemberton. Finds Sapinski on a nice roll. Now Pemberton with a long three. In and out. That thing was halfway down. Frazier Ott with the board. Out to Noah Livingston. Livingston, he's going to try to go one-on-one with Sapinski. That one may have been partially blocked. Not sure who that was. Here's Tunis. Nice move. Loses it, gets it back. And now down in the court, and it's J.T. Welch and the big blue. Here's Bond from the corner for 3. Wow, he missed everything. Pearson with the rebound. 10-2 is your score. Pearson. Sapinski. They look like bowling pins down low. Let's see who it was. Sapinski ended up going flying. Livingston on the foul. Well, he went crashing to the basket and took out Sapinski and another one of his own players. Cole Hornbuckle will check in for Ocean Johnson. Kyron Mitchell also checking in. Tunis finds Sapinski. Here's Tunis. Nice smooth off the glass. He tried the spin move, but Sapinski right there. Pick up the basket. Sapinski now with 4. Pearson leading the way with 6. Strotter, shot up and good. Nate Strotter, the 6'2 sophomore from St. Louis. Chaminade High School. And if that sounds familiar, you're thinking of the Chaminade probably out in Hawaii that you hear the NCAA having a basketball tournament out. Oh, there's Pearson. That's out front of the rim, no good. Pearson wanting a foul, 12-4. Chaminade coming up with one of the biggest upsets. Little college out of Hawaii. They go to Hawaii to play. Basically get a vacation. Chaminade comes out with a big victory. That's what put them on the map, and that foul is going to be on the Blue Jays. Jaden Malachi will check in, the 6'7 sophomore from Clayton, Indiana. Hornbuckle with his first, team's first. .12 left in the first half. Ott and Malachi. That's a lot of height right there. Ott 6'8", Malachi 6'7". Ott with it. Malachi picking him up on the baseline. Ott, oh, that looked like a carry from here. Nice move there by Frazier Ott. Chesterfield, Missouri makes it 12-6. Cuts the Blue Jays lead down in half. Here's Mitchell. And here's Wallach baseline. Gets it out to Mitchell. 13 on the shot clock. Here's Hornbuckle. Now Tunis. Tunis for 5 seconds. Long step back 3, no good. And Tunis comes down with the board, and that one stripped away. Here comes Strotter. Shot up, no good. Strong board that time also by Livingston, no good. Here come the Blue Jays. Matt Wallach, the junior out of Arlington Heights, Illinois. Tunis, he'll try a 3. That one looked a little bit more natural. Ott with the board. And Hornbuckle will pick up another foul, and that's going to be his second. His second, team second. 12:03 left. Low scoring first half. It's 12-6. Neither team shooting really well. 6 of 15 for the Blue Jays for 40. 25% for Millikin, 3 of 12. Good anticipation that time by Mitchell. That one knocked out. Nate Straughter. Out there with Walter Straughter. Here's Walter with it. Finds Nate Straughter. 7 seconds. Picked up defensively by Wallach. Long three is good. Oh, that was a nice high arcing shot. Here's Millikin. Finds Ocean Johnson. Wallach back over to Mitchell in the far corner. Mitchell, he's going to drive baseline. Shot up, no good, and he was fouled. Kyron Mitchell, 6'3", 210. He's a beast down low, and when he got at the corner, the very first thing he thought about was taking that step toward the baseline and cruising in, and that's exactly what he did, and he drew the contact. Foul was on Nate Straughter, and Mitchell makes the first. Blue Jays averaging 80 points per game, 69 for Millikin. 74% as a team from the charity stripe are the Blue Jays. 72% is Millikin. Mitchell looking to make both, and he does. 14-9, 11:18 left here in the first. Walter Straughter gives it up to Livingston. Livingston out of Casey, Illinois. Walter Straughter finds Nate. He had a three last time down. Ocean Johnson skying to get that board. Here's Wallach. Wallach, right of the lane, finds Millikin. And Millikin with a screen. Ocean Johnson moves it over near side to Wallach. Here's Pearson. We've seen him light it up from the field. Wallach crashing along the baseline. He's going to be fouled. Great vision by the Blue Jays here today to see that player cruising in from the corner along the baseline. Walter Straughter, 6'2", sophomore from St. Louis, Missouri, Chaminade High School. And Wallach makes the first. Millikin out, Sapinski in. Straughter will have a seat for Millikin. 15-9. Wallach with the second. And misses it. Ott with the board. But good D there by Pearson. Here's Ott, moves it near side. Anthony Lewis. Straughter finds Ott. One-on-one with Zapinski. Ott, Zapinski sends that one back. Here's Zapinski. Gives it up, Wallach. Pearson. Zapinski, my gosh, he is a beast. Second block. Here's Mitchell. Finds Pearson. 10 minutes left here in the first half. 15 on the shot clock. Here's Zapinski. Ocean Johnson. Wide open three. Count it. Ocean Johnson. Recently scoring his 1,000th point, and that was against Millikin on the road on the 3rd of January. He was honored here. That first game back. That was against North Central with the 1,000-point basketball. Special. Great player. That foul on Matt Wallach. That's his first, team's third. Bullock in the corner, Strouder for three. That's good. Can't leave him open. Now he's got 8. 2 of 3 from beyond the arc. Sapinski. He was going to try a shot. Here's Ocean Johnson. He nailed a 3 from right there last time. Pearson, he's going to try to join the 3-player club. And he's going to be fouled and go to the line for 3. Pearson. Pearson with the first. Last foul on JT Welch. 1 more to go. Pemberton in for Mitchell. Mitchell, solid minutes. Couple points via the free throw. Pearson makes 2 of 3. Strouder with the board. 20-12 is your score. 9:05 left here to go in the first half. JT Welch finds Strouder. Got to guard him. Can't leave him alone beyond the arc. Swings that ball in. How about that? Sapinski. Block on Bullock, who's 6'5". Pearson. Finds Pemberton. Sapinski with the screen. Ocean Johnson, top of the key for 3. Count it. He's got 6. Both from beyond the arc. 2 of 3 for Ocean Johnson. 23-12. Almost lost in the far corner by Lewis. Back over to JT Welch. Kicks it out for 3. That went off the front of the rim. No good. Ocean Johnson finds Wallach. Sapinski to Ocean Johnson. Sapinski! Wide open. He's got 6. And we got a couple players coming in. Looks like Trellenberg. And a timeout will be taken by Millikin as they trail 25-12. Vans today's matchup is streaming live on the Elmhurst University's Athletics YouTube page and will be available to rewatch following the conclusion of today's contest. Elmhurst University's athletic streams are provided by Suncom.tv. I'm joined by my partner, Greg Rolsel, sitting over here to my right. We've been here for, gosh, it seems like all day. This is game 2 for us, so basically it is all day, and we love what we do here at Elmhurst University. Boy, Ocean Johnson, what can you say? The vision he had, that play developed about 4 passes before Ocean Johnson got it. As Sapinski basically was rolling, as you would say, the back line for the volleyball line. You see it right on the court. He was rolling from point to point, and finally Ocean Johnson was able to see that and was able to get it in there. I thought Sapinski may have tried to rip the rim down on that one, but you know what? He's smart. He realizes, hey, I was more open than I thought I was, and he just put the ball in the basket easily. Sapinski was 6. He's got 3 blocks to go with it. Pearson with 8 points already. He's 3 of 5 from the field. 8 points for Strouder, leading the way for Millikin. Strouder will inbound for Millikin out of this timeout. Called by head coach Kramer Soderberg. We're back underway. 7:55 left here in the first half, 25-12. Biggest lead is 13. Oh, how about that? That's an offensive foul for sure. DeMarcus Bond tried his best. Ocean Johnson held his ground. He gave way not only on one, but it was the second one that caught the attention of the refs when you kind of lower down a little bit and then lead with that shoulder. That call is going to be called every single time. Good defensive stand by the Blue Jays. Here's Ocean Johnson now. One thing you don't want to do is make him mad because he really will start. Zapinski, how about that one? Zapinski now with 8. Zapinski, 6'6", 220. Hard to stop when he is moving like that toward that basket. Here's JT Welch. Trying to move it from the outside. Bullock now at the free throw line. Drops it down low. Zapinski. Oh! Looked like a clean block that time. And he'll be called for the foul as Chase Travis went up. Oh, that look. Oh, man. I mean, he went up, straight up, like you're taught to do. Put your hand straight up, and that's exactly what he did. And, yeah, that didn't look like much contact. I totally agree up here from the Eagles' nest. Travis makes the first. Ott will check in for Jacob Bullock. Bullock, 6'5" to 6'8". Would have gained 3 more inches on that. There's the free throw by Travis, makes them both. Travis now with 4 points. Here's Pearson, 27-14, 6:44 left in the first. Ocean Johnson near wing for 3, in and out, no good. Hot blocked out Zapinski perfectly. Here's Travis, one-on-one with Ocean Johnson. He's in the paint. Boy, 3 seconds, no call. Pemberton with the strip. Here come the Blue Jays. Finds Ocean Johnson. Pemberton, Pearson, top of the key. Zapinski again. He'll try a long 3. That one off. Pemberton trying to get to it. Pemberton does, looking for Pearson. Not able to get it to him. Here's Bond. Bond and Big Blue. And looks like Trellenberg will be called for the foul. And it'll be a 2-shot foul. DeMarcus Bond. Well, he knew what he wanted to do with it. And I am telling you right there, Trellenberg, there wasn't much contact, but just enough to get the foul. Bond, I think, sold that one when he went down to the floor, too, and that's what you got to do. You got to be convincing. DeMarcus Bond. Senior from St. Louis, Missouri, St. Louis University High School, 6'3", 180. Bond, it's his first points of the day. Solid player, and he makes them both. Possession arrow in favor of Millikin. Check us out on X, Facebook, and Instagram. Here's Itunis. Itunis with no points yet. Sapinski on the near elbow. 9 seconds. Pearson finds Sapinski trapped over in the corner. He's got 4 seconds. Sapinski on Ott. Turnaround shot. No good. Boarded down by Travis. Travis now with it. Last board was Livingston, excuse me. Travis wide open 3. That one no good. Itunis with the board. That's his third. Finds Sapinski. Ocean Johnson. Oh, he wanted to go baseline, but good D set up by JT Welch. Itunis, spin move. He's going to drive to the glass. Oh, what a special player, John Itunis. He's got that easy spin move right there, and I tell you, the defenders just fall off of him, and he's wide open to the basket. That's his first points of the day, 29-16, 4:40 left. Blue Jays with the lead. Here's Bond right in front of the Blue Jays bench. That one knocked out of there by Pearson, out of the hands of Chase Travis. Welch will inbound. He has no points yet today. He's 0 for 1 from the field. 8 seconds on the shot clock for Millikin. Here's Ott. Here's Welch just inside free throw line, and he's hammered. I tell you, that switch that he did as he entered the paint by the CCIW sign right there. And that's what drew Pemberton with the contact. 29-16. Shot by Welch is good. That's his first points of the day. Leading scorer, Nate Straughter, he has 8. Sapinski and Pearson each with 8 for the Blue Jays. 29-18. Back to an 11-point lead for Elmhurst. 4:20 left here in the first. There's Sapinski. Finds Itunis. Itunis, free throw line, stops, finds Ocean Johnson near elbow. That shot just a little bit short. Bond with the rebound. Out with Travis, looking back for Bond. Ott, some way, somehow, too strong. Outlet pass, here's Pearson. Sapinski. Talk about the pivot, man. That's exactly who you want with the basketball. Nice move. Dan Sapinski. Excuse me while I kiss the sky to give and go with Itunis. Sapinski rattles the rim. He's got 10. What an impressive dunk. That shot no good by Welch. Itunis with the board. How about that shot by Pemberton? 33-18, timeout. What a run by the Blue Jays. And this will only be a 30-second. Elmhurst University Athletics would like to thank our scoreboard sponsor, Elmhurst Bank, a Wintrust Community Bank for more than 25 years. Wintrust community banks have invested in, given back to, and gotten to know the community and the people living in them. When you bank with a Wintrust Community Bank, you can be confident your money is staying local and going back into the things that matter most to you. That's Elmhurst Bank, our scoreboard sponsor. 33-18 is our score. Boy, take a look at, Sapinski, Itunis, that is something you practice. And when it works to perfection, that's exactly what it should look like. Wow, what a play. Thank you for joining us here on Suncom.tv, Elmhurst University's athletic YouTube page. 33-18. 3:21 left here in the first. Now we talk about big games in the CCIW. Every game right now is big. Because even though you're in the postseason right now, anything's possible, so you got to be careful. Straughter just inside three-point land, and he connects again, and he's got 10. First big blue in double digits. Here's Pearson. Sapinski, who's having a massive night already. Ocean Johnson. Let's see what Itunis does. Ocean Johnson says, I'll try the three. No good. Oh, Mitchell overran that one. McLean out with it, finds Straughter. Bond between the rings, moves it over to McLean. Bond almost loses the handle, trapped in there, over in the corner by Mitchell. Kicks this one out, Straughter, got 10 seconds. Here's McLean, gonna drive baseline, finds Ott, smart move, can't do it. Ocean Johnson with it. Here's Itunis and the Blue Jays leading 33-20. With a basket would equal their biggest lead at 15. Here's Pearson. No good. Ocean Johnson with the board. Out to Sapinski, a fresh 20. And timeout called by head coach John Baines. Elmhurst University's Athletics would like to thank Under Armour and BSN Sports for being the official apparel partner for the Blue Jays. Serving the heart of the game since 1972, BSN Sports partners with schools to elevate the student experience in sports, spirit, and achievement. Under Armour aims to inspire you with performance solutions you never knew you needed and you can't imagine living without. Under Armour has been proudly serving athletes since 1996. Now, myself and Greg Rosel, like I mentioned, been here. This is game 2 of our doubleheader today. Thank you for joining us here on Suncom.tv and Elmhurst University's Athletics YouTube page. We have a good one going here. Blue Jays, 33-20, $1:57 left here in the first. Sapinski, 10 points, 5 of 8 from the field. He's got 3 rebounds, has an assist, 3 blocks. Played all 16 minutes. Well, he's played 16 minutes, excuse me. Him and Ocean Johnson and Tegan Pearson also with 16 minutes. Itunis with 13. Pearson with 8, Ocean Johnson with 6, and he's got 7 boards already. He's more than 3/4 of the way to a double-double. And Sapinski can pick up the rebounds. He's on his way to another double-double. What an impressive kid. Here's Itunis. Itunis in the lane, floater in, gets the friendly roll. He's got 4. Back to a 15-point lead. Strotter. Oh, that looked like that was all ball on Mitchell, but he'll be called for the foul. Yeah, he maybe got a fingertip on that one, but that's going to put Strotter to the line. He's got 10. No free throws yet for Strotter. Millikin shooting 6 of 6, now 7 of 7 from the free throw line. Blue Jays shooting 5 of 7 for 71%. And he makes them both. What a solid kid right there. 6'2", 170, sophomore out of St. Louis. Now Wallach bounces it to Itunis right in front of Millikin's bench. Here's Sapinski. Ocean Johnson in the lane. Finds Sapinski baseline, 15-footer. That one no good. Boarded by Travis. Here comes Millikin. Kicks that one out to Bond. Now Strotter near side. Travis wanted to shoot a 3. Strotter will. That one off the front of the rim, no good. And Wallach with the board. Here's Itunis and the Blue Jays with 50 seconds left here in the first. Sapinski calling out the play. Gives it up to Mitchell. Itunis here in the corner. Now he's going to drive. Use the glass like he always does. And Sapinski cleans it up again. He's got 12. Well, Jonathan Sapinski's been all over that rim today. 37-22. McLean. Ocean Johnson almost got that pass to Bond. Bond misses it. Mitchell, shot clock off, and the Blue Jays, play being called. Shot clock off. They will have the final shot. Here's Itunis. Screen set by Sapinski. Ocean Johnson wide open 3 off the front. Rail that basically hit the front of the rim and comes off, and Ott with the board. Well, we're at halftime. It's 37-22. Sapinski with 12, Pearson with 8. Nate Strotter with 12 for the visitors, and we are at halftime. It's 37-22. Blue Jays with the lead. When we come back, we'll get you set up for second half action. Give you a quick recap on the first. Next, here on Suncom.tv and Elmhurst University's Athletics YouTube page.
For nearly 150 years, Elmhurst College prepared students for lives of meaning and success. Today, as Elmhurst University, we're carrying on that proud legacy. A beautiful campus just 30 minutes from downtown Chicago. Small classes where you'll get to know your professors. And top-ranked majors and graduate programs that will open the door to the career of your dreams. As we celebrate a new name for our institution in an ever-changing world, our values and spirit remain the same. Welcome to Elmhurst University.
You just might end up making the world a better place. But first, you have to discover who you are and what you can learn from others. To do that, you have to seek out teachers and mentors who will help you identify your goals and challenge you to go after them. Before you can do that, you have to find a community that welcomes and supports you. A place where you can learn, a place where you can thrive. Before you can do that, you must have motivation and desire to improve your mind, your soul, your circumstances. To ignite that desire, you must find your potential. We'll help you discover your potential once you discover us. Elmhurst University.
We know that going to college is a huge investment. You put your trust and time in Elmhurst University, and we do the same. You invest in us, and we invest in you.
Your story begins as we welcome you to Elmhurst University. From your first day of orientation, our focus is getting you acclimated to college life and making you a part of the Elmhurst community.
Definitely Elmhurst was the one that I fell in love with. Right when you stepped on campus, it was a nice environment. It just felt like home.
The goal of first year seminar is to make the transition from high school to college as smooth as possible. It's an instantaneous way to have a niche at Elmhurst.
A lot of times there's that doubt that I don't know if I can make it here. I don't know if I'm meant to be here. I feel it is our role as an institution to get those doubts out of their mind the second they are on this campus.
Once you've started classes, our responsibility is to support you both personally and academically.
Your faculty and your staff who are here and committed to your success are going to be walking with you on that journey, providing both the challenge and the support for you along that way.
I changed my major about 5 times, and so I really needed someone there to help me through it, help me pick out new classes, to help me make sure that I graduate on time.
So they support us academically, but they're also interested in our lives as a whole individual. For example, when I was applying for the Fulbright, they were more than willing and super supportive.
Along with supporting you, our job is to make sure you challenge yourself in order to make the most of your experience.
When the students, especially in computer science, go out into related fields, they're going to be confronted with adapting to new environments, new technologies, and we try to challenge them in the classroom to adapt, to learn how to learn.
I've had teachers go to me and say, I think you'd be interested in research, so they introduced me to some professors, and I've been doing research now for 3 semesters. It taught me a lot about myself, definitely, and about the way I adapt to different situations.
I think we all learn best when we're a little bit scared, a little bit on the edge. I really believe that the things that are beyond the typical, experiencing undergraduate research, studying abroad, having a quality internship, some of those things are going to be most memorable and meaningful and really impactful for them.
As your academic journey at Elmhurst comes to an end, our relationship reaches a crucial point as we launch you into the next phase of your life.
Elmhurst is a liberal arts college that aims at creating educated citizens, and that's not a process that just takes 4 years or 2 years. We're invested in these students. We give our kind of heart and soul to them while they're here, and so we care if they succeed once they leave.
When students go on to graduate and go on to live amazing lives and do things personally and professionally, their fingerprints are still all over this institution in a way that helped us to become a better sense of who we are and who we as an institution want to be in the world.
We don't at Elmhurst tell students what to think, but we try to teach them how to engage with their own values to become better citizens of this country, of this world.
And that makes me proud to be a part of the community of Elmhurst.
I'm confident in our graduates because I know we've prepared them both personally and professionally. We love to see them fly the nest and flourish.
My name is Michael. I'm a senior here. I study special education and I'm a first-generation college student.
My name is Lauren Berryhill. I'm a junior and I'm a music education major.
My name is Sarah Jean Dickey. I am a double major in mathematics and computer science with a minor in Spanish, and I'm a senior.
My name is Raniel Morales. I'm a freshman and I'm a psychology major.
I transferred to Elmhurst because I like the small class sizes and I really value that professor-student relationship that I knew that I was going to get here.
When I was looking at other colleges, it just didn't feel like people cared and wanted you there the same way that when you came to Elmhurst. They just really wanted you to be there and to learn and grow, and I felt like I would be comfortable coming here, but also be pushed in so many ways to grow and become better.
I already knew some people who went here, and I'd visit a couple of times just to hang out with them. I just really liked being around them and being here. And the campus itself is absolutely beautiful.
My sister did go to school here as well. I kind of already knew the campus a little bit, knew it was a great school. I'm glad I chose Elmhurst because it was probably the best place for me, and it was the best monetary decision as well.
When I first transferred, I lived in apartments, but now I live in Stanger, and I really couldn't picture it any other way. Like, I love being on campus. There's just something about rolling out of bed and going to class that I love.
I started out in Schick my freshman year here. I moved to Niebuhr halfway through. I lived in Schick my sophomore year as well, and I've been living in an on-campus house on Myrtle for the past 2 years, and I love it there.
I've actually only lived in Cureton Hall all 3 years. I really could stay there my 4th year and be fine.
I love the community that it brought, that you were one room away from your friends, you were eating dinner on campus together almost every night, and just that there were different opportunities within the residence halls.
A day in the life is pretty hectic. Most music ed majors, their classes are in the mornings and then their ensembles are in the afternoon. So I'm pretty much boom, 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 thing to thing to thing.
I'm a morning person, so whether I have class in the morning or not, I like to wake up a little bit on the earlier side.
So I'd wake up at 5:30, practice, eat breakfast quickly, go to my 9 a.m.
Probably have class till around noon. And depending on the day, I'll probably head out to the local middle school to take some time with my students there, go to the library to do some homework, and then I also work at the library.
Get out of class, go home, change, go directly to work.
I'll usually have work later in the afternoon, and then eat dinner, maybe do some more homework, watch a movie.
Get a dinner or some snacks at the Roost, and then head back to my dorm to do some homework and head to bed.
Usually I spend time with my friends at night, and that's when I get to catch up on what's going on.
My favorite place on campus is on the 3rd floor of the education department. It's the best place to study with the best view.
I have 2 favorite places on campus. One is my house, but I also love the conference room in Daniels.
My favorite place would be the cafeteria.
Sitting in Founders, I love to sit at one of those tables and do homework. You can be in there to have fun, you can be in there to study, and the vibe can be whatever you want it to be.
Out of the 4 classes that I took this past semester, my favorite class was acting. The professor was Dr. Tony Noyce. He is such a character. He's so awesome to be around. It was such a fun experience.
And my favorite class was probably linear algebra with Dr. Crawford. It was part theory and part computation, which I really liked how it pulled those 2 concepts together. And Dr. Crawford is just an amazing teacher. I've had her almost every semester since I've been here.
Post-colonial theory with Dr. Janice Lively, and that class had me thinking about it like all day.
Music theory class, which is probably an interesting choice because it was at 8 a.m. every single day my freshman year, both semesters, which no one likes 8 a.m.s in college. My professor, Mr. Streeter, is incredible, and my class became more of a community than anything. It was a really nice way to come into college, and honestly, my best friends came out of that class. One
of my favorite activities is the honors program. I've been involved with it all 4 years that I've been on campus here. I'm also involved in Alpha Phi Omega here on campus. You do a lot of service in the community. You get to build relationships with people in the organization, and you get to do a lot of leadership activities.
I've been involved in lots of student groups on campus, all the choral ensembles, the vocal ensembles, and I loved being in late night blues, vocal jazz. We just had a lot of fun and really bonded with each other. I'm also a member of Phi Mu. It's a really fun way to meet people, but also to give back to others that need it.
My favorite organizations that I've been a part of is definitely the Black Student Union, because I really like what they're doing for the campus overall and the social justice issues that they're pursuing on campus.
I'm pretty much just involved with running. I'm really proud to be a Blue Jay because it's an amazing community. Blue also looks really nice when we're running, so it's awesome.
Love being a student ambassador in the Office of Admissions. It's really great because I get to give tours to all these potential students, whether they're first years or transfers.
I'm a CA for the ELSA students, which basically means that I live in the dorms that they also live in to provide any like extra support that they might need. And I'm really proud to be part of this program, especially because it's like one of the few in the country. And it's awesome because I work with students with disabilities in like classrooms, and they always ask me, oh, can I go to Elmhurst? And like I can say confidently, yes, you can go to Elmhurst.
When I cross the stage at graduation, I'll be most proud of all the research that I've done. I didn't come into college with the intention to do that. I fell in love with the idea of research and the process of doing research.
It's just incredible to look back and think that Elmhurst has done so much for me already, and I think that's what I'll be most proud of, to think just who I've become and who I want to be still.
I think what I would remember most fondly are obviously my friends that I've made.
Making memories with those friends in really interesting places that normally wouldn't be so exciting, but they are, because you love each other and you get to know each other so well.
Between the professors and the friends that I've made, I think that will stay with me the rest of my life.
People who give back to Elmhurst, you're not only helping me, you're helping my family grow as well. Me graduating college and being the first one to graduate means that hopefully others in my family, like my nephews and nieces, can see that and want to come to a school like Elmhurst.
So when you give money to Elmhurst, you're giving these students like the experience of a lifetime and the ability to become who they're meant to be.
Thank you for giving us the opportunity to change our lives.
pockets. 37-22 is your score. Let's take a look at the graduate out of Southlake, Texas, Jonathan Sapinski, with 12 points. I tell you, he had some ESPN top 10 plays in the first half. And he's got 12 points, 6 of 10 from the field, 0 for 1 from beyond the arc, 4 boards, has an assist and 3 blocks. That guy has been playing some big minutes here for Elmhurst University. And it was Itunis that was able to find him on the give and go. And Zapinski with the jam. He had a couple chances early on with some possible jams, but he decided to slow it down and just put the ball in the baskets. Not that time, Jonathan Zapinski. First half Blue Jays player preview. Here's the three from top of the key. Wow, JT Welch comes out firing. And now he's got 5, 37-25, and we are underway here in the second. Blue Jays now going right to left. That one's stolen by Welch. Welch going to go in. Now he's got 5 points in the last 30 seconds. Down to a 10-point lead, 37-27. Sapinski. Ocean Johnson. Pemberton drops it into Pearson down in the corner. Pearson picked up by McLean. Cross-court pass over to Ocean Johnson. He was falling out of bounds. Pemberton off the glass, no good. Chase Travis. Millikin on a 5-0 run to start the second half. Here's Bond. Bullock with it, gives it up to Welch, who has the first 5 points to start the second. Here's Bond, and then Bond was trying to find McLean. McLean was saying I was supposed to go toward the basket, and Bond threw it out of bounds. 6 turnover. They're Big Blue here today. Pemberton gives it up to Ocean Johnson. Itunis with 4. Here's Zapinski, gives it up. Pearson floater from the elbow, no good. Zapinski tried to swat that one out, and JT Welch comes down with it for Millikin. Welch with it, high screen set by Travis. Travis over to Bond in the near corner, that's Bullock. Here's Welch, that one rejected by Pemberton and Zapinski. Let's see who gets the block on that one. Can we give it a half? You know, usually like in football, they get a half a sack. How about a half a block right there? Because I believe both of them got a piece of it. Here's McLean. Welch, that one sent out. Pemberton. Welch wants a foul, but Pemberton prevented him from going head first into the stands. Now that's sportsmanship. Here's Bond. Inbounds to McLean. 10 seconds on the shot clock. McLean, that one swatted out there by Tunis, but a foul. Tunis, like came up from behind. Maybe got a piece of the hand. McLean got a board and a steal, no points. His first shots toward the basket here today, and he misses the first. .18:03 left here in the second. Just underway, about 2 minutes through. McLean makes the first. 37-28, 18 minutes left. Kagan Pearson. And Ocean Johnson was going one way. And Pearson threw that one the opposite way. Now Millikin with a chance to get even closer. 9-point lead. Biggest lead was 15. Here's Bond. McLean, one-on-one with Zapinski, and he thought twice about it. There was no way he was going to get that one over Zapinski. McLean, a long three. That one no good, missed everything. Ocean Johnson out to Pemberton. Zapinski, oh, they were looking for the alley-oop. And timeout, 30-second timeout called by head coach John Baines. Oh, you see Pemberton right there. That one, Zapinski, that was over by about 2 feet closer to the basket. We may have seen a great play right there. But either way, 37-28 is your score. 17:24 left here in the game. Zapinski again leading away with 12. Pearson a couple points shy of double digits. Nate Straughter with 12 points. Leading away for Millikin. Welch with 7. He had 5 in the first 30 seconds here in the second half for Millikin. Nice crowd here today. R.A. Fagemo Hall here on the beautiful campus of Elmhurst University. Even though it's snow-covered and frozen, still beautiful. That's life in the Midwest, especially this time of year. Here's Bond. Back out to Welch, swings it over to McLean. McLean trying to drive, free throw line. Travis thought about a 3. Welch one-on-one with Pemberton, 15 on the shot clock. Travis, give and go. Ocean Johnson all over Travis. That one poked away. 7 seconds. Bond way out between the rings. He's going to have to get a shot off. Kicks it out in the corner for 3 for Bullock. That's good. as the shot clock expired. Here's Pemberton. Sapinski baseline. Itunis, 3. In and out, no good. McLean with the board. Down to a 6-point lead. Welch in the paint, no good. Sapinski with the board. Here come the Blue Jays in transition. Nice spin move, top of the key. Pearson wide open 3. That one misses everything. And Bullock with the board. Not good shot selection right now for the Blue Jays. As we approach 16 minutes left. Millikin now within 6. Ten on the shot clock. McLean over the top of Sapinski. Not a chance. Sapinski with another board. Here's Pemberton. Sapinski now with 6 boards. Ocean Johnson. And this foul's going to be on Chase Travis. Sapinski doing everything he possibly can. Put them hands straight up. And you can see Travis wrapped his arm over the back and over the right arm of Sapinski. Wallach in. Ocean Johnson. And here's Itunis. Spin move off the glass. Count it. Gosh, he's got a sweet touch. He's got 6. Such an aggressive player to be able to get that soft touch off the glass. Here's Welch, 39-31. Welch into Ott on Sapinski. Shot up no good. Sapinski altered that shot. Here's Ocean Johnson. Itunis. Ocean Johnson back to Itunis here on the near wing. Wallach. Pemberton, Ocean Johnson baseline, right over the top of Strauger, no good. Another board for Sapinski. Here's Pemberton, top of the key for 3. That one off the front of the rim, no good, and Ott with the board. Here comes Millikin, down by 8, 39-31, 14:44 left to go. About J.T. Welch. He's come out of halftime on fire. He's in double digits now with 10. 39-34, 14:20 left. Sapinski now to Itunis. Itunis, he's going to cruise into the lane, finds Sapinski. Shot up, good. 14 points, John Sapinski. DeMarcus Bond. Ott. Give and go. Shot up, that's wild. But Ott able to keep it alive. And Ott's going to draw the foul on Sapinski. What a wild shot by Nate Strauder. And Ott able to come down with it and then get Sapinski to jump off his feet. That's exactly what he was looking for. Sapinski, that's his second. Team second. 41-34 with 13:41 left. Free throw by Ott. That's good. Good stroke for a big man. He's 6'8", 200. Noah Livingston will check back in. And Chase Travis will have a seat. Livingston from Casey, Illinois. Chase Travis from Olney, Illinois. Second free throw by Ott is too strong. Ocean Johnson with the board. Ocean Johnson now in double digits and rebounds. He has 10. Pemberton, Mitchell getting ready to check back in for the Blue Jays. Now Sapinski. Sapinski, he's one-on-one with Livingston. Kicks it out Ocean Johnson, near wing for 3. That one no good. Pemberton with the board. Nope, not able to get it. And a smart play. Who was that? Noah Livingston. Off of Pemberton, going out of bounds. That's a smart play there by Livingston. 6'1" junior from Casey, Illinois, went to Casey Westfield High School. Welch, you talk about from out of nowhere. He's got 10. He has been on fire here in the second half. Hornbuckle getting ready to check back in. Free throw shot, that's no good by Livingston. Ocean Johnson with his 11th board. Finds Sapinski right of the lane. Kicks it out, Mitchell in the corner. He's going to drive to the free throw line. Here's Itunis. 15 seconds. Wallach down low, and he's going to be called for the foul. Wallach, you can see what he did right there, and he just used that arm to create some separation. And boy, Wallach and Welch, they really are going at it. I can tell you, if you want to watch some good defense, watch those two right there. Schroeder will be inbounding once they clean up the court just a little bit. Gosh, I wish I had one of those for my desk after bringing snow in to the office. Noah Livingston. How about 28 plus inches of snow over in Michigan City in one day? Here's Ott. Underneath the basket and good. Ott now with 5. 41-37. Down to a 4-point lead. Here's Ocean Johnson. Itunis. Back to Sapinski. 10 on the shot clock. Sapinski kicks it out to Itunis. Itunis loses it, and Ott comes up with it. Boy, a three-pointer right here makes things very, very interesting with 11:48 left. Sapinski going for the block on Ott. And I think we're going to see a timeout called by head coach John Baines, and we will. Fans, today's matchups have been streaming live on the Elmhurst University's Athletics YouTube page, and they will be available for rewatch following the conclusion of today's contest. Elmhurst University's athletic streams are provided by Suncom.tv. And it's been a tale of two halves. Blue Jays in the first, it's all Millikin here in the second. 41-37 is your score. Biggest lead of the night was 15 by the Blue Jays. They've closed it down to 4 with 11:44 left. And you can give a lot of props. J.T. Welch, the 5'10 junior from Bloomington, Central Catholic High School, brought Millikin back into this contest. Untimely turnovers, a couple untimely fouls on the Blue Jays have allowed Millikin to claw back in this. Ott, 6'8 junior from Chesterfield, Missouri. He's got 5 points. Straught with 12. Welch with 10. Right now, Ocean Johnson, 6 points, 11 boards. Sapinski, 14 points and 7 boards. Total rebounds, Elmhurst, 30-25 edge. Turnovers, 8-6. Elmhurst has 2 more than the visitors from Millikin. Ott to the free throw line. He's 1 of 2. And he makes the first. Down to 3 points. They beat Millikin 76-62. Back on the third, and now it's down to a basket. 41-39, 11:36 left. Here's Itunis looking for Ocean Johnson. Sapinski top of the key. swing it to Tunis. Tunis, spin move. He's in the paint. 7 seconds, got to get a good shot off. Here's Ocean Johnson. He's going to try a 15-footer, in and out, no good. Hot with the board. And believe it or not, a three-pointer right here will give Millikin a 1-point lead. Here's Welch, shot up and good, and we are tied 41 apiece. 15-point lead is gone. Mitchell gives it up to Tunis. Now Zapinski, bounce pass into Mitchell, baseline shot up, count it, and one. Much needed play. Kyron Mitchell comes through in the clutch. But Mitchell would not be denied. He just backed down, saw his opportunity, knew where he was, kissed it off the glass. Welch with the foul, and one, no good. 43-41. Blue Jays now 5 of 8 from the free throw line. Here's Bond. Strawder, got to be careful. He is solid. Ocean Johnson swats that away. And the ball will remain with Millikin. Pearson and Pemberton will come in for Mitchell and Hornbuckle. 12 on the shot clock. JT Welch will inbound. Gets it out to Ott. Can't miss him. He's 6'8", big kid. Three-pointer, no good. Right to Tunis. Ott had nowhere to go. Tunis now in the lane, off the glass. Count it! He's got 8. 5:41. A little breathing room. Here's Welch. Ott free throw line. 1-on-1 with Sapinski. He's going to try to turn around and move it in on him. He can't do it. Too strong. Here's Tunis. Tunis left the lane off the glass. Another sweet kiss. Tunis with 10. 47-41 and timeout Millikin. Blue Jays will be at Augustana on the 24th, at Carthage on the 27th. Big games right there. Illinois Wesleyan on top of the CCIW 7-1. Elmhurst 6-2. Carthage also 6-2. At this point, we do have the tiebreaker amongst both of those teams. We'll be back home here against North Park on the 31st. Then at North Central in Naperville on the 3rd. Travel down to Bloomington for a huge matchup at Illinois Wesleyan on the 7th. Back here against the Thunder. And then at Carroll. Those last two contests are teams that beat the Blue Jays back to back. Carroll in overtime on the 10th, 86-83, and then Wheat 75-69. That was back on the 13th. Here it's 47-41, 9:40 left. These two teams, second meeting of the season. For Millikin, these are must-win games to get themselves into the postseason. For Elmhurst, they're all big games. And we're back underway. McLean with it. Bounces it to Travis. He's at the top of the key. Swings it back to McLean. Picked up by Pearson defensively. Here's Strawber from the far elbow. Nice shot. He's got 14. Here's Tunis for the Blue Jays. Sapinski gives it up to Pemberton. Tunis with 15 on the shot clock, 9:07 on the game clock. Tunis with a long three. That hits the front of the rim, no good. And Ocean Johnson tried to come down with it, he can't. McLean comes out with it. Here's Travis for Millikin. Nowhere to go. And how about that? Sapinski with another block. Off of Travis's hands, and it will be Blue Jays ball. Boy, Sapinski, how about that one? That's his fourth block. Not sure if he can get to a triple-double. He's working on a double-double pretty quick here. Bond steals it. Bond down in the corner. Leaves that one for Travis. Now Straughter. Back to Bond here on the near wing. Straughter in the far corner. He's going to move in on Ocean Johnson. And gives it up to McLean, and he's going to turn that one over. Seventh turnover today. Well, that's hard to believe. 9 for Elmhurst and only 7 for Millikin. A very clean game. Here's Pemberton. Oh, I don't know. He was trying to find, I think, Ocean Johnson. Bodies flying everywhere. Sapinski trying to come up with it. Itunis can't. Here's Welch. And Sapinski with another board. Quick outlet. Here's Ocean Johnson. Here's Pemberton. Finds Itunis. Cutting into the lane. Shot up. Counted and one. What a play by John Itunis. He's got 12 with an and one. Whew, what a play. Pemberton, again, great court awareness. Saw Itunis crashing in from the top of the key. And Itunis, what a move by the senior from Vernon Hills, Illinois. Bond will have a seat. Jacob Bullock back in. 6'5" sophomore from Bloomington, University High School. Itunis makes it. He's got 13. Back to a 7-point lead. 7:42 left. 50-43. Oh, quick move there by Livingston. Wow. That first step, nobody could cover him. He was around the defense of the Blue Jays. Here's Itunis. Now Pemberton. 12 on the shot clock. Trellenberg. 3 from the corner. That one no good. Itunis gives him a fresh 20. He's going to go up with a shot. That one no good. Pemberton with the board. He'll go back up. That's no good. Orgi Lasso, freshman out of Chesterfield, Illinois, with the board. Shot up by Welch, no good. Ocean Johnson with the board. Pat Orgliasso. Shot up no good. Trellenberg tried to come down with it, could not do it. Down low, Bullock. Got by Itunis as Itunis fell down. 50-47, back to a 3-point lead. Back and forth. These two teams, like a heavyweight bout. Itunis with 13, now Trellenberg. Drops it down, Ocean Johnson, baseline. Shot up, no good. Pemberton tries to come down with it, can't. Here's Chase Travis. Euro step, no good. Strauber with the board. Trellenberg can't come down with it, and this will be Blue Jay ball. Sapinski will check back in. Boy, a lot of second and third opportunities on both sides of the ball here. 5:44 left, 50-47. Pemberton with it. Quick hands there by Noah Livingston, but he steps out of bounds. Itunis trying to get it to Sapinski. get it. 5:31 on the game clock, 17 on the shot clock. Pemberton now with it. They'll move it to the far corner with Ocean Johnson. Sapinski. 7 seconds. Going to kick it out. Itunis, a long three. No good. And the board by Bond. Itunis. A little bit off from beyond the arc tonight. He's 0 for 4. Something we don't normally see. Here's Bond, one-on-one with Ocean Johnson. Floater up, no good. Sapinski, another board. He's got 9 boards now. Here's Pearson to Sapinski. Itunis, and he's going to be fouled by Noah Livingston. Yeah, Livingston trying to go around the screen of Sapinski. Too much contact. 21 on the shot clock, 4:41 on the game clock, 50-47. I mentioned the Blue Jays' biggest lead, 15. Biggest lead for Millikin was 2. Here's Pearson. And we're down to a 3-point game. Pearson, 3 seconds, turnaround 3. That one hits the front of the rim, no good. Sapinski with the board, comes down with it. Now he's got a double-double. Here's Pemberton, wide open, count it. He's got 6. 52-47. Strotter swings it over to Livingston. Nowhere to go. Livingston kicks it back out to Bond. We're down to 3 seconds. Bond, move it into Ott. Shot up and good, right at the buzzer. Sapinski officially with a double-double, 14 points and 10 boards. Here's Pemberton. Free throw line, shot too strong. 52-49. And timeout Millikin, 3:21 left here in this contest. Provided by the Elmhurst University Athletic Communication Departments. Remember, fans, if you do have one of these beautiful game note packages, just go ahead and scan the QR code. And you will gain access to everything you need to know in the land of the Blue Jays. And they're also happy to provide live stats on ElmhurstBlueJays.com. I'd like to thank the cheerleading squad for the halftime entertainment here today, both the women's and the men's contest. And we'd like to thank you mostly for joining us here today on Suncom.tv and Elmhurst University's Athletics YouTube page. .321 left. It's going to come down to, dare I say, a last shot. We hope not. Here for the Blue Jays. Welch, give and go with Livingston. Strotter, back to Livingston. He's going to try to cruise baseline, not able to do so. Strotter, that one blocked up by Pemberton. Sapinski with another board. Here's Itunis. Big possession right here for Elmhurst. Pemberton fouled by Ott. Ott, that's going to be his first personal foul.
15.
Pearson inbounding to Pemberton. Under 3 minutes left. 52-49 Elmhurst. Sapinski. Tunis long three. That one looked a lot better, and he's got 16. Now 1 of 6 from beyond the arc for John Tunis. That one was much needed, back to a 6-point lead. Ott with it. And a foul looked like Pearson away from the ball, maybe. 15 foul, that's his first. 2:21 left. Here's Ott with Livingston. Straughter, one-on-one with Ocean Johnson, shot up and good. He is solid, he's got 16. 55-51, 120 seconds left, folks. Sapinski to Pemberton, back to Sapinski. Oh, he tried to get Ocean Johnson for a wide open three in the corner. That one stolen by Bond. Bond nowhere to go, gives back Ott, back to Bond. Here's Welch, the hot hand here in the second half. Drops it to Ott along the baseline, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Sapinski with the foul. That's his fourth. He is so aggressive right there. That reach around almost got the ball. You see the two talking to each other. Ott knows one more and Sapinski's gone. 1:31 left. Oh, Bond, he dragged that foot. I would say a good foot. Bond to Ott. Ott, good. Ott now with 11. Down to 2. 1:15 left. 55-53. Timeout. Elmhurst. Man, oh man, Sapinski, 4 fouls, got 14 points and 11 boards, 4 blocks. I don't know, folks, we've seen some close ones here, especially in the second half. Carroll going to overtime. North Central got close, Elmhurst able to pull away. You know what they say, teams, they watch those videos. And if you study long enough, you can kind of get an idea by looking at the position of the players and the possible play they may do. You know, there's no cheating when it comes to looking at the video. I can tell you that right now. If you study hard enough, you have a really good idea of what's happening. Because not very often, I would say, these teams do switch up a lot of plays. They will, a couple here and there, but their money plays really don't change much. The personnel might change, but the shot configuration and the way they get to that shot really doesn't. 1:13 left. (55-53) Blue Jays. 2 timeouts left for Millikin, 1 for Elmhurst. Here's Pemberton. Foul away from the ball. Ott and Sapinski tangle again. Second one on Ott. Well, they're going to say that's his third. Well, that's not what they have on the stats, but we'll take that. Sapinski, 4 fouls, has the ball, 1-on-1. 1 minute left. 14 on the shot clock. Shot up, good. He's got 16. 57-53. Now the second timeout that they have left. Millikin will take it. Again, we'd like to thank Suncom.tv. Brett Rose has been here all day with me. She get paid hazard pay for just working here up here on the Eagles' nest. Is a lot of talking between games, and I tell you, you would almost think that we could be head coaches somewhere, sometime. But there's a reason why we're up here and they're down there. Game time pressure, and I tell you, as it comes down the stretch in any conference, you can't take any team for granted, because some of these teams, knowing that their struggles to get into the postseason may be real, and they may be looking at trying to become giant killers. That's exactly what Carroll did on the overtime loss here, and Wheaton for sure. Over in Wheaton, those back-to-back losses really set back Elmhurst, but they were able to bounce back as they beat Augustana 80-59 and lead 57-53 here against Millikin. But then they hit the road, and anything's possible. And Augustana that they defeated 80-59. They'll be at Augustana on the 24th. 3 days later, up in Carthage in Kenosha. We're back at it with 26 on the shot clock, 52 on the game clock. Here's Welch. Welch with 12 points finds Bond. Bond trying to move in on Ocean Johnson. Ocean Johnson, Straughter. He slipped. Here's Bond with 9 seconds. Got to get a good shot off. Ott. Here's Bond. Shot up, no good. Ott with the board. Ott, turnaround shot. That blocked by Zapinski. Zapinski comes down with it. Here's Itunis. And they will foul Itunis with 19.6 on the clock. Itunis 1 for 1 from the free throw line today. Blue Jays shooting 67% from the free throw line, 6 of 9. Itunis 16 points on the day. Zapinski also 16. Pearson with 8. Johnson with 6. Pemberton 6. Wallach 1. Mitchell 4. Here's Itunis. Makes it 58-53. This is a big one because it becomes a 2-possession game right there. Now Millikin forced to shoot a 3. And Millikin will call a timeout. Straughter with 16 points for Millikin, 12 for Welch. Millikin shooting 31% from the field, 18 of 57. 5 of 13 from beyond the arc for 39%. 12 of 14 on the free throws for 86% for Millikin. Blue Jays shooting 73%, 8 of 11 from the free throw line, 24 of 59 from the field for 41%. Points in the paint. You talk about a stat that really sticks out. I mean, you can look at a stat sheet and say, well, they did this, they did that. Points in the paint, 40 for Elmhurst, 18 for Millikin. That is a huge, huge stat, especially in the paint. Because you look at the rebounds, that's 42 rebounds for Elmhurst, 36 for Millikin. That's a pretty big stat right there. And each team, 64 possessions apiece. Points off turnovers, 13-8 in favor of Millikin. 11-7, Blue Jays with that edge in turnovers. Defensive boards, 33-29 in favor of Elmhurst. Then you look at the offensive boards, only 9 and 7. Here's Bond. Bond gonna move this up 13. Welch, gotta get a shot off, trying to draw the contact, can't do it. Bond will step out of bounds, and it will be Blue Jay ball. 59-53 with 9.3 seconds left. We'll see if head coach Kramer Soderberg calls off the Dogs. I think they will if they can inbound this. And here's Itunis. Itunis with it. And that one right there will end it. 61-53. Bond with the three from the corner. That's no good, and Pemberton comes down with it. The Blue Jays come out of a 61-53 win. They will move to 15-3 overall, 7-2 in the CCIW. Millikin drops to 6-12 and 2-7 in the CCIW. Jonathan Sapinski, what can you say? 16 points, 12 boards, a double-double. Itunis with 20 points. And he was perfect from the free throw line with 7 boards. It was Straughter leading the way for Millikin with 16 points. Hey, great contest. Thank you for joining us here on Suncom.tv and Elmhurst University's athletics YouTube page. For everybody here at RA Faculty Hall, have a great rest of your weekend. 61-53 is your final. The Blue Jays win. Have a good night and enjoy your weekend.